Hi guys, I am so excited you're here again today, and today I thought to do a practical video so that what we've been learning has life, and you can see exactly what it is to put a budget together for the month. So I talked about five different budget system. So these were the five budget system that we had explained. We'll be starting off with the zero based budget. Zero based budget. So with the zero-based budget was said it's the every kobo, every naira count kind of budget system where it has to do with micromanaging all of your every naira of your income. You know exactly what you're doing. Means every naira has a job. This budget system is basically your income minus expense is equals to zero. You identify your income sources, and then by now already have a list of what all your monthly expenses are. So the person's budget that we're looking at is Joy. So we're going to be analyzing Joy's budget for the month of November. So first things first, Joy has just one source of income. So this is what Joy earns. She earns 355,000 naira after tax. Now we're going to be looking at Joy's expenses. So Joy has done her due diligence, done her homework, and had gone through her bank statement for the past 3 months. So these are the things that Joy could point she has been spending her money on. So these are Joy expenses. So she pays her tithes. Another thing she spends money on is Uber. So there are many POS transactions. So these POS transactions are usually at the supermarkets or eat out. And then she has some withdrawals, like ATM withdrawals. So she gives her family, so she can see a number of her family member on her statement of account. She sees them there, and then so she also saves. There is also data and airtime. There is Netflix, Amazon Prime, and DSTV. And then there are some like that I mean she can't really explain, so we're going to call that miscellaneous. These are all of Joy's expenses that she could identify from the statement of account that she had looked at. Yeah, so now we are going to be helping Joy make a November budget out of her income, that is 355,000 naira, and we're using the zero based budget system. So yeah, let's get right into what zero budget would look like for Joy. Income minus expenses is equal to zero. So now let's start. Let's itemize all of our expenses here. Tight. We have food, we have transportation, family, savings, phone bills as data and airtime, entertainment, sinking fund. So yes, I am a big fan of using percentages to determine what you spend your money on. And a percent, like a full percentage, is 100. So whatever we're allocating to each of these expenses must equate zero, so that when you do the math you will have the amount also sum up to 355,000 naira, which is tight, food, transportation, family, savings, phone bills, entertainment, sinking fund, self-care. If I am Joy, I will have something called others. So others basically is those urgent 2k that people request for. I mean, I have like an allocation for others. So now let's start with the percentages. Tithes will be 10%. So Joy thinks she should also give her family 10% of her income every month. She saves 15%. That's what she can afford to save. She's going to give herself 8% for phone bills. For food, she's going to spend 25% on food. She's going to spend 12% on transportation. Now she's down to 17%. She's putting 3% for sinking fund, 3% for self-care, let's say 5% for others. I mean, why would you give people others and just 3% for self, 3% for self-care? So we're going to we're going to change that and also give 5% for self-care because that's only fair. And for entertainment should not be more than 4%. Let's look at this and be sure that this is 100%. I mean, all of these things are adjustable. She can always look at it and say, okay, maybe this is too much for food and I still need more for transportation, and she would adjust it right there. So let's see what we have here. 10 plus 25 plus 12 plus 10 plus 15 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5. 97. So 97. She still has 3% unallocated. So where do you think we should give Joy this 3%? If you have watched the video to this point, I think it is time for you to like if you're enjoying what you're seeing. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And this will definitely help somebody. So share. So if we look at this and say, okay, Joy, which one do you think would need more? So she has 3% more to spend. So let's give food 26%. And we'd also agree that transportation can be a lot. So while she's also thinking about life choices, she's going to be doing less Uber than she has seen herself do. So 13% should work. And let's see what else is she bumping up. I mean, since there is extra, let's keep ourselves online. So 9%. And that is it for what Joy is going to be giving herself. And so this is 100%. So this is 100%. And this is exactly what zero-based budget is. Every money that you have has a job that you are doing. There is something for the naira. So every naira that she's going to earn in November, this is what she will be spending it on. So let's see. 26% is going to be what? 92,300. Transportation will be 46,150. Phone bills is 31,950 naira. For entertainment, she'll be spending 14,200. And sinking fund 10,650 naira. Then self-care 5%. 17,750 naira, and this also is 17,750 naira. So if you add all of this together, you're going to get 355,000 naira, and it means that this minus all of this is going to give you zero. So that's exactly what a zero-based budget system is about. And you know that this particular budget system, you have to be very detailed. If you're supposed to spend 92,300 on food, you have a tracker. You have a tracker where you are tracking everything that you're spending. Remember, a budget is permission to spend your money. It is not a restriction. It doesn't make you wicked to yourself or a wicked person. It's just granting you the permission to spend your money on something. Spend your money on paying tithes, on food, transport. So anything that is not on this expense sheet, you naturally should not spend your money on it. So if somebody just comes, springs up at you and says, let's go to the gym now and register. I mean, on your expense for the month, there is no gym registration, except if you're taking gym registration from self-care. But if it is not from self-care, sorry, you can tell the person, no can do, you can't go to the gym this month, maybe next month or the next couple months, when you have adjusted your budget to accommodate gym subscription. So that's it today on practical example of how to apply zero budget to your monthly income. So remember, it is important that you get these expenses. It is very, very important that you know what they are and what the average amount that you have spent in them. So you might not, sometimes you might decide not to use percentage and use actual figure, where you say, for tithe I'm paying 50k. For food, I'm spending nothing less than 80. I'm spending nothing more than 85,000. By the time you add all of those together, make sure you are getting 355,000 naira. So percentages just help you get to zero on time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching to this point. Thank you.